course not that I'm actually on the screen, but... And I do need to modify... Wait, no. Oh god, hold on, wait. What? No, bad. That's the one I wanted. I'm hoping that works. Yes, yeah, that should work. And it's modded survival. I think we're up. Excellent. Hello everyone. I'm Mind Phoenix and welcome to Fallout 4 modded survival. Going to continue with Zoe and Sharon. Right. I've leveled up again, level 15, and this level 15 for me changes an awful lot of things. So, for example, I took the medic perk. Hold on, yeah, I took medic 2. Basically, I took everything that I needed in order to make Ultra Radaway, because I had so much radiation build up that actually it was getting quite annoying. That I could only basically heal about 20 health, and then the rest was radiation. So by getting the Ultra Radaway, which gets rid of 350 rads with no downsides, yeah, basically I'm now clear of rads, and I can now make first aid kits, so I'm now clear of that as well. However, I do need to go up to Sanctuary Hills for the other side, and this is the slightly new thing. Apparently now, because I've hit level 15, I can take specializations, and I have no idea what they are. So gonna go down to Sanctuary Hills and find out, really. It's not a far walk. It's just up here somewhere. Up here somewhere? Yeah, it's just past Glitch Quarry. Yeah, Glitch Quarry is... I don't know if it's alright at the moment, but unfortunately stone from Glitch Quarry has been used for some of the highways. Like the highway up near Sunshine Tidings. So, yeah, there's that. I wish they would fix that bug. Ooh, first aid kit. I never knew this was here. Just kind of showing off why survival mode is so much better when you have Fallout 4 with fast travel turned off, because you find things in the world. You find so much in the world when you're not in survival mode. Actually, one thing that I found recently in up near the not Fort Strong. No, not that one. This one. Yeah, Fort Hagen. Somewhere around here-ish. There's just an engine sitting in the middle of nowhere. There's this rocket engine on the back on the bed of a truck with a computer attached to it, and if you activate the computer, you can then do a test fire of the engine. So that was kind of cool. It's just these random little things that you find out in the world, and yeah, worth seeing if you can find that. If you come back to this now, where am I? Well, I'm in Concord. Well, I know I'm in Concord, but I'm more specifically, where am I? Yep, so we just need to go, yeah, there's Red Rocket, we just need to go up there. Actually, Red Rocket also have a quest for us, so we can go and find out what they want. And then, I don't know what quest to do. I don't know what quest to do. I don't want to do my Alert Queen stuff because my guns aren't that great. I have spent some time actually beefing up my weapons. Got some adhesive, got Gun Nut 3, and beefed up my weapons by quite a bit. So most of them now have ammunition and have a fairly decent damage output. Some of them are actually now in good condition rather than all deteriorated and falling to pieces. So that's kind of neat. I do like this mod. It just kind of makes an awful lot of things sort of make a little bit more sense. You know, Fallout 4, you're wandering through the wastes 200 years after the bombs have fallen, picking up these weapons that are still in pristine condition. It doesn't really make a huge amount of sense from from that point of view, or the way in which you can just fast travel around the world and not really see any of it. Right, where's my? It's just up here. So let's poke specialization, shall we? And I'm going to just quickly take a drink and try very hard not to spill that all over my keyboard. Right. Set a focus specialization. So focusing on one particular skill can make you much more efficient at it, based on the perks you've unlocked. Okay. Right, actually I don't have any specializations that I can take. If I assume one of them is... I would expect they're sort of linked to... I think there was one... Yeah, here we go. Gunslinger 3 unlocks 1. Yeah, Big Leagues 3. Future Soldier 3. Yeah, so it's gonna be these ones. So I would probably start running down Marksman next. Well, really, Marksman isn't as good as Sniper, but I'm gonna have to get some bobbleheads for that. Well, I'm gonna have to get. I don't know where the perception bobblehead is. Hold on, give me a second. For perception bobblehead. There you go. Music. Wait. Oh, well, I already have it. Ah, that's annoying. Right, okay. Basically, my perception sucks at the moment. However, if I took well, this wouldn't help very much, but if I took awareness, then I could get the glasses modification for perception, which is plus. There's a +1 and +2 one. But I don't think that would affect my actual perception. Just sort of a perception bonus. Okay, let's get some ammunition and have a look at my quests. So Preston Garvey, the next Preston Garvey quest is to clear the castle, which I'm not really in favour of doing. Oh, Valentine. Valentine would definitely be... Yeah, well, we'll do clearing the way. We'll grab the clearing the way quest and then go from there. Right, ammunition would be an idea. Let's restock on ammunition, make some grenades, that sort of thing. You're carrying a baseball bat for reasons. Right, okay, weapons lab. Right, what can we make? Well, I think what would be an idea is to make a frag grenade, but to go further from making a frag grenade, actually make a 40mm grenade or more. How many could I make theoretically? A few, actually. Let's make a few of them. Cry grenades. That's tempting, but I'm gonna convert that into 40mm grenades. And rechamber slammer for 40mm. I'll just quickly go and do that before I forget. So slammer is it's a pipe launcher. I think that's what it's called. I've just called it, it's slammer. It's just what I've called it. So it's currently set up for slugs, but I want to set it up for. And set it up for all kinds of things like mini nuke and all sorts of stuff, but I'm going to set it up for 40mm grenade, 155 damage, which ain't bad. I used this actually on a pack of ghouls, and it was a really, really nice little weapon. That we've also got I could make some more 10mm and maybe some shotgun slugs or shotgun shells. See what we can do. See if I can make anything a little bit more fun. So I can make cryo rounds for my 10mm. 45 API would be really nice, but I've got nothing that can take it, I don't think. Might actually. 45 API would be really quite nice to have. Basically incendiary rounds. Armor penetrating incendiary rounds, I believe API is. So could I put it on last ditch? No. But I do have an awful lot of ammunition. I mean, if I could do 5.56 API, that would be interesting. I don't think I can though. So can I do 45 API? That would be... I can do 44. I can accept 44 in that gun. Right, let's run back over and see what I can actually make ammunition wise, and if there's any kind of special ammunition. So you can get things like high explosive ammunition and venom and all sorts of stuff. It's just a case of if I've actually got the ability to make it. Definitely going to take some overcharged flamer cells. What else can we do? So 45, which I've got nothing that can accept it. API, no, because I would need that recipe to get that. But I could just rechamber that for 5.56. It's going to lose a little bit of stopping power, but not too bothered about that. May as well just use up some of that ammunition, really. And there's nothing else I can do apart from make missiles, which is a bit useless because... Actually, no, because I can make the RPG now. I'm making some missiles. And now I'm going to go and see quite how powerful those are. And as well as just do a bit of rechambering. And then we're going to go and do a quest of some description, and I'm not certain where we'll end up, but scrap that flamer, baseball bat. My frame rate is just tanked, and I don't really know why. So it's slammer. So grenade is 155, RPG is 185, and it's got longer range. I'm going to start off with that. I think I can make Tinker's kits, weapon. Before I go and do that, is it last ditch that could be changed? Yes, I'm going to lose about half my DPS, but I'll have a weapon. So, I'm not going to be too concerned about that. So I've got a hunting rifle that's got 5.56 in it now. And plenty of ammo for it, as well as my mini sledge. And so I was going to just have a quick look at Tinker. Equipment? Feels like it would be an equipment, no. Tools and parts? No. Weapon Tinker kit, here we go. I've got everything except the oil and the adhesive. I might be able to do something about that. I need the purified water. If I can make a filter. And then take the filter over here, grab some bits, ingredients, no it's not ingredients, it's beverages. I need clean bottles. Clean bottles I would need antiseptic for. Just need to make some antiseptic, and then I can make the clean bottles that will allow me to make the other bits. So antiseptics were right. And so ingredients, that will allow me to do that, and then we can do beverages. Might need to come out and then go back in. There's a little bit of a bug in this actually, that when you make clean bottles it may not actually make them. That makes sense. However, that should now allow me to make adhesive, cutting fluid, and vegetable starch. Then over here, and we can make a, what was it in? Tools and parts? Workshop. Some workshop. Now I believe the weapon tinker kit will allow me to change it in the field. See those actual rations. Don't know actually. Don't know how that one works. Oh well. Let's go and do something more interesting than me sorting out my gear. I've sorted out my gear now pretty much. I've got some RPGs in this thing. It's a good use for missiles really, and I can always just then switch over ammunition types at another place. See what these guys want. It's a specific person I suspect. Yep, it's the one. Oh, no problem. Croup Manor. That's up this side, isn't it? And that's the Parsons. Croup Manor. Now, over here, I've also got to do Nordhagen Beach. I could go down to County Crossing. I've got to do something down at the National Guard training yard anyway, so let's go sentry bot hunting. Because why not? So, I've done County Crossing. Wait, which one was it? Can't remember if it was County Crossing. It was one of them anyway who wanted some cool ghouls moved out of the army training yard. Problem with doing that is that, well, I say problem. It's not a problem unless you go into the armory, at which point, for some reason, even if you don't trip any alarms, the sentry bot is activated. Now, the sentry bot activated and then promptly, I don't know if it was it that killed me or if it was the sentry, the turrets that killed me, I don't know. But I think it's time we went down and had a word with them, and possibly also just took some aid. I've got some. Take some sanitized water. It's a bit of radiation, but after the rad scrub, yeah, it's not actually too bad, all in all. Of course, it's misty, but I would rather mist than some of the other weather types I've been getting. And yeah, I've got actually now quite a few of the settlements. It's just the more awkward ones that I've been avoiding getting, like Murkwater. I was actually at one point seriously considering going down and getting Murkwater construction site, and kind of glad I didn't, because at this time I can barely take on some of the tougher Mirelurks, let alone a Mirelurk Queen. So maybe not Murkwater, but we have now just been randomly attacked by raiders, and I'm going to die. Yep. Because out of the mist loomed raiders, and I wasn't paying attention, and I really should have been in sneak for that, rather than what happened there. The problem is that in survival mode these areas remain clear for quite some time, but they aren't remaining clear for quite some time, and I don't know if it's probably the mod. It's tweaked respawn rates of mobs returning to areas, or possibly just following certain paths. I don't know, but in any case it's a little on the irritating side when that happens. Right, let's use that bandage and check the dealer actually quickly. Oh, that's the black market. I can't go into there. I can't do anything there at the moment. Melons. And I really should start looking at getting a decent set of power armor sorted out at some point. Something that just kind of flitted over my mind there for a second. Yes, I do need to build some weapons at some point as well, but for now, I think if we just wander, sort of ended up going the wrong way really, go towards Taffington. Yeah, let's go towards Taffington and then we'll go from there. I'm hoping there'll be a tick over at some point with all the crops. I'll use my shotgun. This shotgun, it still doesn't have a name yet, and I really don't know what to call it. Shredder might be an idea. It does really it does an awful lot more damage these days. I've upgraded it a fair amount, and it's great against ghouls. Low shots to cut their legs off. It slows them down. Yeah, if we go around here, then that will take us around to Covenant, and then just over there will get us to where I've started rectifying some of my settlements. Some of my settlements are a little messy, and Taffington Boathouse is one of those that it's a very, very awkward location to build on at the best of times, and it's one of those settlements where you think, what were Bethesda thinking? I mean, honestly, because you haven't got a huge amount of space, and you've got a house in the middle of it all, and none of that is actually, you can't remove it, so you kind of have to try and work around it, and I think I've done a reasonably good job. I just need to clean up one side a bit more, but well, you'll see what I've done. Actually using scaffolding pieces to raise the level of the farms. So, by default you kind of think, well, I'll have all my farms on the ground, but actually using some of the systems that even the base game has. You can raise the height of the farms up, and it kind of means that you're not, well, they're not getting in the way, basically. So this is kind of what I did. So we've got some defence as you come in. You've got these planters down here at the moment. They're probably going to go at some point. I want this to be more like a marketplace, so traders would come in and they'd have the stalls here, and then under here should be sort of a workshop like area. And all my food is up here. Can I get some corn? I did take the hunter upgrade, so I'm hoping so. However, the game seems to have stopped telling me kind of what stuff I'm picking up, which is a bit odd. Let's store the junk. Is there anything I just need to get rid of? A little bit. Mini nuke. Let's not carry a mini nuke around. 308. A load of 45 as well. No, that's my tech lab. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to check out actually, because I've got all this 308 on me. But I swear I've got a gun that can actually fire 308, so why aren't I using that? Hold on, is it? Yeah, why aren't I using 308 instead of 5.56? I mean, I know I've got more 5.56, but let's do that. And Old West doesn't have any ammunition at all at the moment, but I don't have any 44 or 357 for that matter. Alright, sleep, and then I can use the trader. Hopefully get some duct tape or some adhesive. Yeah, I'm basically now going through the wastes looking desperately for as much duct tape as I can get my hands on. Greentop Nursery, good God, where's Greentop Nursery? Actually, that is on my way up. Cancel that, we're going up to Greentop Nursery to euthanize some raiders. I have cleared this all out, but also something else that I've noticed with, especially when you mod the game, but I don't know if this happens in normal Fallout as well, areas like to regenerate randomly. Usually not necessarily mobs, but mines. So an area that you thought was clear of mines suddenly has mines on it again, and so all the beeping starts happening, and the exploding, and the death, and destruction. So yeah, that's a little bit interesting. Right, where's my marker? It's probably hidden behind one of these. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's up here. Every so often I also get the follow the distress signal message as well. No, it's not. I can't get through there. Oh, this is Med-X and this is Gould. Come on, dog, let's not play with the ghouls. Not today. We've got raiders to play with. Dogs come back. Excellent. Let's sneak up on this place, which I do need to I need to fortify all of my settlements. It's just a case of getting to the point where I can link them up together. Build the cargo bots and link them all up so that I can just go over there and sort them out properly. But where are these raiders? After all, I do have RPGs loaded. Might even have some deployment parts on me. Hold on. I do. Can even go one up. Okay, that's actually really, really good. Excellent. That worked very well, actually. I mean, they don't actually have anywhere that I can... let me see, crafting... I can build a weapons lab. Can I build a workbench? I'm some gears off actually being able to get myself a workbench here. I mean, they might have gears on them. It's always possible. There might be some gears in here if they've got a workshop that I haven't looted yet. Dog will constantly get into my way. Is that... if that's within... if that truck's within... yeah. Doesn't actually have what I need in it though. Right. However, there is a place that I can go. I don't know if it's got what I want in it though. Somewhere around here actually. There's a like a bunker. Can't remember which one it was. But I think it's the one with the bear in it. And it's just over here somewhere. Basically the guy was starting, well, we don't really know if the guy was starting to go mad down there or if it was part of a prank or what was going on down there, but yeah, there's a bit of a story down there if I can find it. As far as I remember, it was somewhere over here. Where's that? Okay, not quite where I thought I was ending up. I think I just shot something that was just sticking up rather than... Oh, there we go. If I can get close enough to hack it... No. For some reason the prompt wasn't coming up. Even when I was crouched. The prompt to hack wasn't popping up, which is a bit weird. It was an annihilator as well. I don't know how many hit points those things have on them. I mean, something I could do, theoretically, is to lure it down here. With enough sort of defense stuff to, you know, you could really sort of make a mess of it. Yeah, with a, like, missile turret or even a laser turret might actually do it. Actually, I'm going to build a laser turret anyway, because this place does need some defense. And some power. As well as a weapons workbench down here. Check my armor. Can't do anything to it. Okay. What was I thinking? Tech station. Don't have one, do I? No, because I was trying to make things like tech stations and that to... that's it. So tech lab, just a bog standard one. This should allow me to make a filter. No, I need the circuitry for it. Well, I have a plan for that. It's a bit of a suicidal plan, but I do have a plan for that. By going into the weapons workbench, and I can get this over to 40mm grenade. Unless I can make pulse. Ooh. I need a weapons bench. Weapons lab. Oh, I need oil for that. I don't have any oil. Okay. Well, let's go and meet the thingamajig. See if there's anything I can eat. Sort of want to get rid of some of this risk of thirst and all that. Okay. Going very sneaky in. Before I could even fire a shot. We'll basically have to slowly wear this sentry bot down, and hopefully that will get me the fusion cores out of it at the very least. Worst comes to worst, it's going to come barreling through down to here. As close as I possibly can. Oh, stealth boy! I've got stealth boys. I should have a couple of stealth boys still. Yeah, I've got 3 stealth boys on me. Sneaky, sneaky. Even more sneaky. Where is he? Yeah. Downside of the stealth boy is I didn't actually know which gun I was firing at it, and I kind of suddenly realised that I was using the shotgun instead of the rifle. And although I've got that didn't go particularly well, but I think getting rid of the turrets is kind of an important first step. This is going to be a death cycle video, I suspect. Especially as I'm going to have to try and aim, even though I've got the blur. So I don't have any adhesive, so I can't make any bandages. Not that it really matters on the basis that... Okay, that's dead. Use a stealth boy. Because then it won't be able to see me. Well, it'll be able to see my my dog. Stealth boy. Probably should have used the dog there as, instead of firing the open shot, I should have done a targeted shot for the fusion core. These things are a bit of a pain to fight, I have to say. Especially in an Annihilator version at level, what, 12 I am? God, where am I needing to go? Yeah, this way. Still, he'll retain his health. Just be a case of sneaking up to where he is. Basically use this as a centerpiece. He'll come at the sound of that shot. It's been his behaviour so far. Where is he? He's up there. Frag mines. What could I possibly do with a frag mine? But there were some other weapons in there as well. Yeah, pipe bomb. But a frag mine, I think, is rather more useful right now. No, for goodness sake, let's not get stuck on everything. See if there is any anything useful in here that I missed. So you get some T45 in here anyway. I'm quite low level, so I'm not getting anything better than that. I'm not getting T60 or anything like that. Ooh, it's a clean ammo box. I think everything else has been some oil. I think pretty much everything else is probably moved out of the way. Bloody dog. Postman uniform. Yep, that will help. I'll just put on the postman uniform, and the sentry bot won't even notice. Yeah, this was fun. Where is he? Where is this bloody sentry bot? There's one. Doing this in the mist. Oh, there we go. I really should not be missing this guy. Pipe bombs. Right. So the sentry bot is down to about half health, having not actually being able to find him for quite some time. He likes to hide. I don't know how he's actually able to hide in the mist like that. So gorillas in the mist, you've got sentry bots in the mist, which are far more dangerous. Some corn. Need that adhesive. which requires things that I don't have access to. I do have AP armor penetrating. Is it Old West or? Yeah, I've got Righteous Authority as well. It's Last Ditch. Rechamber that for API. Let's penetrate this armor. I do want to, at some point, go down and get Kate. So I think she'll be a better companion, especially if I get something like power armor. No, let's actually, yeah, there we go. Very tempted to see if I can lure this thing down into County Crossing. It was almost like it was actually overheating, and then the missiles actually started firing, and it was all over really at that point. I don't have any more API. Switch that back over to 308. Right, this time I'm going to go in with this. So, Righteous Authority has been modified a little. So what we've got here is we have a scope, short scope, which can barely see anything in this mist. So we're going out this way, aren't we? We've got a sniper barrel, which then ups the ammunition to your standard fusion cell, but the overcharged version. As a result, this thing does 66 damage. Let's change my marker. Yes, this thing now does 66 damage per shot, and it's energy as well. So, against a sentry bot, it might do alright. It's the missiles which are the problem part from that sentry bot. But we've got it down to about half health now, which is actually pretty good. It's finding the thing. It has a really strange patrol path. It kind of comes out from there. There it is. Now, that went well. Not. Pretty much. I need explosives, and if I had the weapons reloading bench, I could make some explosives, but I don't, because what was I missing? Oil. If I was missing oil and I picked up an oil can, I may have just been doing this a very stupid way. Yes. Okay, I've had the ability to make a weapons can for a while. A weapons bench thing. Anyway, right. Let's start with making up some grenades, shall we? Which is actually done in this bench. Grenades. So we've got all kinds of... Can I just make some missiles? Is it mines and traps? Tools and parts. No. heavy? Ah, here we go, missiles. If I get, it's one of those, if I can get some oil, but I would need circuitry for that. Okay, let's just leave it at that. See if we can hit it with the RPG. Mini plasma RPG. Okay. There's also a seeker, which I would assume is a missile that can actually sort of seek its targets a little. Let's go on out and see if we can kill this bloody thing, and then I'll call it a night for the stream anyway. And then continue to devour chocolate and watch old videos. Yeah. Let me guess. Completely the wrong way? Yes. My navigation skills in Myst isn't the greatest, I have to say. Now in here, in this pile of crates here, is actually another set of power armor. If you're lucky enough to get something good, which I'm probably not lucky enough to get something good. There's the sentry bots. Right, it's there. And it's concentrating on my dog. It's almost dead. The thing is almost dead. And after all of this, it's really not going to be worth it. It's going to be like... I don't think it's even going to drop a fusion core at this rate. If it gives me some missiles, I'll be happy. Because then I can reload what I have. At least the mist has cleared, apart from the fact that it can now see me. But I might actually be able to get a bit more range on the thing. There we go. There he is. He's dead. He's actually dead, finally. Let's see what he gives us. It's a bit hot. Missile, yeah, as I said, it wasn't going to be anything great with all that effort. I got a missile out of him, so I can at least make another RPG. But that's now this area secure. I don't know if he gives anything out of... Well, this also means that I can get rid of the last few turrets that are around here without worrying. But more importantly, I don't know if he has anything in his hidey hole up here. No, it was just him in there. More importantly, what does this have to offer? Nothing by the looks of things. Can break that lot. A fusion core. Take it. I'll take the whole frame and I'll build a new suit down here in case I ever need it for anything. Where's my encampment? It's up here. Then it's just a case of clearing out that one. That one I might be able to do just by luring them into the... because it's blood bugs. I may actually be able to do that by luring them into the laser thing. But I think we've done enough for tonight. We've done a little bit. Probably not as much as I would have liked. I would have liked to do Valentine, but needed to get that sentry bot out of the way. So yeah, I'm going to end this episode here, this video here. So with that, I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next